Hello, my friends. Take a moment and picture this, a sunny morning, birds chirping outside your window, and you're savoring that first sip of coffee. It's a simple, beautiful moment, the kind we treasure as we embrace life's later chapters. But what if that peace was suddenly interrupted? What if your body sent you a warning you couldn't ignore? Today, let's talk about something that might not be easy but could truly save your life or the life of someone you hold dear, the warning signs of a stroke. I know, it sounds serious, and it is. But here's the good news, knowing what to look for gives us power. Power to act fast. Power to protect all those precious mornings still ahead. So, let's sit together, like old friends sharing stories over the fence, and learn these signs. Because you deserve to enjoy every sunrise, every grandchild's laugh, every moment of this beautiful journey. Many of us think strokes strike out of the blue, like lightning on a clear day. But more often than not, our bodies whisper warnings before the storm hits. Today, we'll learn to listen to those whispers. We'll walk through the key signs step by step, with real-life examples you might recognize. And we'll keep it simple, practical, and hopeful, because knowledge is the best tool we have. By the time we reach the end, you'll feel more confident about spotting these signs, whether it's in yourself or a loved one. Now, let's gently move into understanding these life-saving signals. If this feels helpful, consider giving this video a thumbs up or subscribing. It's a small way to help others in our community find this important conversation. Let me tell you about Helen. She's 72, loves tending her roses. One Tuesday, she noticed her left hand felt strangely clumsy while pruning her prize-winning peace rose. Just tired, she thought. But when she tried to tell her neighbor about it, her words came out tangled, like yarn after a kitten's play. Helen brushed it off and went inside for tea. What Helen didn't realize was that her body was sounding an alarm, a warning sign of a stroke called FAST, which will unfold piece by piece. Her story's not unusual. Many of us dismiss little changes, chalking them up to aging or a bad night's sleep. But these moments? They're golden opportunities to act. So, what does FAST truly mean in the quiet rhythm of our days? Let's start with the F, face. Imagine you're sharing a joke with your grandson over video call. You smile, but one side of your face feels heavy, like it's not quite keeping up. Or maybe you glance in the mirror and notice your smile looks uneven, almost lopsided. It's not vanity to notice this, it's wisdom. That drooping, that numbness, it's like a flag your body raises, saying, pay attention here. Then there's the arms. Picture Joe, 78, at his weekly card game. He goes to lay down his ace of spades, but his right arm suddenly feels like lead, heavy, weak, uncooperative. He shakes it off, thinking it's arthritis acting up. But when he tries to lift his coffee cup, it slips right through his fingers. That sudden weakness, that tingling that won't quit. It's not just a funny turn. It's your nerves sending a distress signal from your brain. Now, S, speech. Martha, 81, was reading aloud to her book club when her words started dancing out of order. The sky blue is, she fumbled, feeling frustrated. Her friends thought she was tired, but Martha felt a fog roll over her thoughts, like trying to speak through honey. Slurred speech, jumbled sentences, or even trouble understanding simple questions, these aren't signs of forgetfulness. They're urgent messages written in a fading ink. NTU time. This isn't a symptom, it's your action plan. Because with a stroke, every minute is a thread of your life's tapestry you can save. If you see any of these signs, face drooping, arm weakness, speech trouble, it's time to call 911 immediately. Not after breakfast. Not when your daughter calls back. Right then. Think of it like spotting smoke. You wouldn't wait to see flames before calling the fire department. Paramedics can start life-saving care before you even reach the hospital. Waiting could mean losing abilities you cherish, your garden, your woodworking, holding hands with your sweetheart. Beyond FAST, there are quieter whispers too. A sudden, crushing headache, like no headache you've ever felt. Dizziness so severe the room spins when you're standing still. Vision blurring or blacking out in one eye, as if a curtain's being drawn. Confusion about where you are or what year it is. Even trouble walking, like you've had one too many eggnogs, though you're stone cold sober. These might feel vague, easy to dismiss. But trust that inner voice that says, this isn't right. Your body knows. It's speaking. Promise me you'll listen. Now, why does this happen more often as we age? Think of our blood vessels like garden hoses. Over decades, they might get stiffer or develop tiny nicks from things like high blood pressure or sugar. A clot can form, blocking the flow to part of the brain. That's an ischemic stroke. Or a weakened vessel might burst, causing bleeding in the brain, a hemorrhagic stroke. Both starve precious brain cells of oxygen. That's why acting fast is like rushing water to a parched garden. The sooner help arrives, the more we can save. Understanding these signs is half the journey. The other half? Knowing how to turn that knowledge into calm, swift action. Because when those moments come, and I pray they never do for you, it's the steps you take next that write the ending. Let's walk through that together now. So, what do you do when you spot these signs? First, take a breath. Panic helps no one. Then, act fast, call 911. Say, I think someone is having a stroke. Note the time symptoms started, it matters for treatment. Don't drive yourself. Don't wait. Let the professionals wrap you in care from the very first moment. While you wait, sit or lie down safely. Don't eat or drink, swallowing might be risky. Just breathe, and no help is racing toward you. Now, let's talk hope. Modern medicine works wonders when we act quickly. Treatments like clot-busting drugs or tiny devices that remove blockages can turn the tide. But they depend on speed. Every minute saved is thousands of brain cells protected. Think of it as giving your future self a gift, more mornings with coffee in hand, more stories to share. Prevention matters too, friends. Small steps add up. Check your blood pressure regularly, that silent thief. Move your body gently each day. Eat those leafy greens, take medications as directed, and stay connected with loved ones. Loneliness weighs heavy on the heart. Share what you've learned today. Print out FAST signs for your fridge. Talk about it at Bridge Club. You might save a life with that conversation. Remember Helen from our story? She got help within an hour. Today, she's back with her roses, her speech clear, her hand steady. She's proof that strokes aren't always the end. They can be a detour, a challenge met with courage and care. You have that same strength within you. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd hit that like button or subscribe to our channel. It helps us reach more wonderful folks like you. And down in the comments, please share your wisdom. Have you or someone you love faced this? What helped? Your story could light the way for others. Friends, aging is a privilege, a tapestry woven with experience, love, and resilience. Don't let fear of the unknown dim your joy. Instead, let knowledge be your compass. Pay attention to your body's whispers. Speak up when something feels off. And trust that by learning these signs, you've already taken a powerful step. So, keep savoring those sunrises, keep sharing those stories, and keep living fully. Because your life, every precious moment of it, is worth protecting. Stay strong, stay aware, and keep blooming right where you're planted. Wishing you vibrant health and endless joy on this journey ahead.